Well, you can hear by the sight and sound there that we are at Banbury again on the 31st of October 2013, and this is a small video. At the moment I'm with Ernie, and it's about 10 to 8, I should think, somewhere around that, going up for 8 o'clock. And that train is going virtually express to Marylebone. I'm going to give James a ring and see if he wants to come, because we're going to, the name's gone. Where are we going? Can't remember the name. Tilehurst, yeah, okay, near Reading. Okay, so you've got a cross country going to Newcastle and the Chiltern Railways going to Marylebone. Here comes the jolly old car train. Just like a long tube, isn't it? Anyway, we're expecting something else to come from that direction very shortly. We're on a green, and I don't think it is a passenger train, although it might be the express to Marylebone. We've got the red one on the back. Chiltern Railways, straight into Marylebone. The wagons on that train always seem to make strange noises. This one's going to Birmingham Moor Street, and it's 7 minutes late. We don't get many first Great Western trains at Paddington from Paddington, but this one comes in and departs at 9:35, and this is the one that we board to go to Tilehurst via Oxford and Didcot. I wasn't going to, but I can't resist it. This is Hinsky Yard. Just south of Oxford, for those that don't know. There's the shunter over the back there. There's the crane, can't see it, it's tucked behind wagons. And James says there's a 66 down here, but it's tucked behind the trees now. There you go. James is on his way to Reading, and then he's coming back to Tilehurst. Okay, we're now approaching Didcot. where we stop for 10 minutes gives us a chance to just hop off the train and get 1 or 2 pictures. And according to James, there's the RHTT sitting up in the depot. You can just see it over there now. We're going right round the curve out the way.
We will shortly be arriving.
This is the north side. First time I've seen the shunter right over here. And there's 66067, and that will come down through Tilehurst with the car train. And that's the Great Western Centre over there. Okay, we're going to pop off the train now for 5 minutes. Well, there's the car train and the shunter that we passed as we came in. And here we have 66167. And another 66 down there, which we'll have a go and have a quick look at. Okay, there you go. And here we have 66037. There you go. I'm back on the train now to Tilehurst. Well, there you go, 166214 has brought us to Tilehurst with...
Hello, I'm James Freeman.
James. Yeah, and Ernie.
We've got another turbo coming up behind us on the fast
Have we? Oh, there you go, look. There you go, got a lovely footbridge by the looks of it, which they're going to take down and rebuild. 4-platform station. Looks pretty well open to me. So we'll have a walk round and investigate. There's Mr. Johnson, he's doing his bit of filming as well. Happy days. Well, there you go, from a view from the bridge. And this is, at the moment, I feel much better than Chelsea station. Be okay up here, even if it was piddling down with rain. But of course you can see the new bridge, which means that this bridge will disappear. There you go, looking up the main line and the slow lines. Very good. This is looking from the other end of the bridge down onto the fast lines. That was a bit lucky, wasn't it? Coming out of Reading. Just beginning to pick up speed. On the station guide it shows that there are toilets here and 2 waiting rooms, and they are all locked, so be warned. Have a pee on the train if you come here. They're not going so fast here, are they, James?
No.
that's a cross country. I was going to say a cross creek. Going down platform 2, and I think the car tray's coming down platform 4 in a minute. Don't want to waste my battery, so I'll just go off. Well, it's coming down here quite slow. I've just come right up the very end of the platform now. Not such a good shot really, but makes it look as if you're more out in the country. This is the car train that we saw at Didcot earlier on. Let's have a look at the signal. Ah, he's on a red signal down there. Okay. That's holding him up, because when he gets to Reading, before he gets to Reading station, he'll veer across the lines, the main lines, and go down Reading West and then down to Southampton. Later on, with a bit of luck, we'll get a car train going west in the opposite direction. Got a HST wrong line, crossing over from the slow line to the fast. And behind us, when I turn round, you'll see another HST waiting to come down. He should go any minute now. Why are we waiting? Why are we coming now? Well, mate, put your foot down. You can do it if you really try. Do away with sectional track and do welded track for a more comfortable ride, and yet nearly every coach on that train had got a flat on its wheel. So 180 going to Great Malvern. I do like these. And there's another unit coming in and going to Oxford via Didcot. There's a little bit of Halloween for you. They're all dressed up. They've been out collecting money. Lovely.
It looks nice. On the front. Where's Hunchback? Oh no, she looks nice, the devil.
Obviously the view from the footbridge, and I've got to tell you, a bit disappointing. I was just putting a new battery on when the 70 went through, so I missed that. I left the camera in the off position. There was no announcement until the last minute for that car train that's just gone, so I missed that as well. Oh dear, but I've had them all before, and I. Just a different angle. Unit going to Didcot and Oxford. See? No bloody rooms open at all. It's disgusting, it really is, that they advertise the facilities and then don't provide them. Boo to First Great Western. Just move along here a bit for a freight train. Well, I've got to admit that that's made up for what I missed. Lovely shot. Oh, I didn't miss that one, did I? Rightio, this is a 180 coming, and we're getting close to going back to Oxford on our train, aren't we, James?
Yes!
He loves being filmed.
Try to
So in case I don't get the opportunity at Oxford, thank you very much for joining Smile Video, James and Ernie, on this visit to Twyford, Tilehurst. Tilehurst, I had to look at the name. I've got a mental block on this name for this station. I don't think I'd better come here again. Okay, thanks again. Bye bye. We're on the approach to Didcot, and I'm just going to let you have a look at where the storage site is for all the pipes and cables and all the metal work for the overhead cables for when they do the electrification. They are already putting in the don't know what you call it, the sunken blocks of concrete for the uprights for the wires down this line towards Paddington. There you are, they're unloading them there, look. Hundreds of them. I wonder if we're making them in this country or whether they're shipping them in from overseas. I hope that we're manufacturing this stuff in our own country. So there you go. Just coming into Didcot now together with a HST. Just have a check and see what's in the stabling area.
got an A66.
Oh, not a lot, just the one. Just a little bit here as we depart from Didcot. There's a HST on the move again, and I'm hoping that the RHTT will be out. Oh no, that's another one. That one's stopping as well. There you go.
Yeah, it's there.
I said last week, it's just past these trees. Yeah, there it is, look. So that means it's been out again today. Never mind, hope you've enjoyed that a little bit as well.